I was in case our president Josh Ban is coming off a first round finish at Fury F67. Josh, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Actually, it was a second round finish nonetheless. Man, it's been 2 days since your fight. How you feeling?
Shit. I'm feeling great, man. You know what I mean? I don't get too damaged. So it's like, yeah, everything's perfect. I feel great.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. Would you say that's the biggest win of your career?
Definitely, man. Paris, you guys know him. He's a top level guys. Getting a win over him is my biggest win of my career.
Awesome. All right. So Paris Moran, one of the biggest flyweight prospects on the regional scene. Everyone knows who he is. You call him out. Why?
I call him out because I think he's the best. Like I said, nobody believed in me going to this fight. I knew I was the underdog, but I knew what I was capable of. You know what I mean? So I want to fight the best. So I can't be the best. That's the goal.
Did you see like a weakness in him that like you could exploit? Like why like you're only 20 years old and you're still young in your career, and Paris has been around the block. Like, was there something that you saw in his style that like you felt you could win?
Nah, it's not really a weakness I see in him. Is to be honest, I see him as like one of the best. So it would be an honor before like a big call or whatever, to see if I'm ready for the UFC or not. I want to test myself against the best guy in Fury.
Awesome. Well, and you tested yourself and you got past that test pretty easy. What was the game plan going into the fight?
Man, going into the fight, I don't really game plan because it's a fight, so you don't know what's going to happen in there. But the game plan was to obviously knock him out. My plan was to knock him out inside the third round, but we got it in the second round. So either way.
Were you kind of surprised that you got him out in the second round? So I mean, so easy.
I don't know if you watched the video or something. After the first round, I told my coach he's tired. So after the first round, like I knew I was gonna finish him in the second round. So, but yeah, it was a little bit surprised.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. I did want to know, for anybody that does not know your story, how did you get into mixed martial arts?
So I got into MMA because just like everybody else, being small, I mean, going to school, I have a hard time, so I got picked on, and so I will like, you know what I mean, like I came from another country and stuff, so I don't really know how to talk English and all that. So all I know was to defend physically, you know what I mean. So I had to get into a fight, and then one day, you know what I mean. I decided why don't I go to the gym, and do this in like a positive way, you know what I mean. So I think I started around when I was 17 or 18. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Awesome. Well, you've made such a big jump in your career so far. If you started at 17, you're only 20. Man, that's awesome, and thank you for sharing that. So I mean, and then you went pro last year. What after? I mean, you went 4-0 as an amateur, correct?
Yes, sir. After I
What
won the title.
what was the decision to go pro?
After I get that title, it wasn't really like there was really nothing for me at the amateur. So, you know what I mean? Why not go to pro and get paid for it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You did keep your 100% finish rate. How important is that to you?
Man, it's definitely important because once you get the knockout like that, you get people, what I mean, excited, so they want to watch you fight. So it is very important for me to knock out my guys, that.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely correct because now you're the guy who knocked out Paris Moran, right? So now all the eyeballs are on you.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, dude. Well, what do you want the rest of your year to look like, man? What's next?
What's next is whatever come first. You know, I want that title. Not if the contender series call me, hey, I'm down for it. You know what I mean? I'm already back in the gym. 2 days later, you know what I mean? I'm ready to go whenever, anytime, any place. You know what I mean?
Awesome. I did want to ask. So you're born from is Myanmar, Myanmar,
So Myanmar.
Myanmar. When did you come over to the United States?
I got here. I got to the United States around 2013, January 23rd.
And then how'd you end up in Texas?
I I was in Houston. Like ever since I was here, you know what I mean? Houston, Texas.
Awesome, dude. Well, I mean, how does it feel? Like, your next stop is the UFC Bellator One Championship. Like, how important is it to you to represent the country that you came from?
Man, you know, it'd be an honor. You know what I mean? Like you don't really see people from Myanmar really up there. You know what I mean? So it'll be like I'll be like the one who led my people, you know, to the UFC, that showing them that we can actually do this too. So it'd be an honor.
Awesome, man. Awesome. I did want to, only 20 years old, but the UFC is someone from your agency, Raul Rosas Jr. just got signed to the Contender Series, and he's 17 years old. So, so I mean, age definitely isn't a thing, man. And with you knocking people out like the way you are, it's only a matter of time, right?
Shit, yeah, man. Hey, can't wait. Tell Dana. You know what I mean? Get my number.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Awesome. Josh, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. If you want to plug your social media, plug any sponsors you might got, you want to thank anybody, the floor is yours.
So, shout out to my boxing gym, Aslan Boxing. Shout out to my MMA gym, you know, 4 Ounce Fight Club, and shout out to Temple Construction. And you know what I mean. Shout out to all my teammates. You know what I mean. And thank you for everything. You know, and thank you for your time, sir.